the next day.
Let's talk about habits today. So, habits, we all know habits actually form the person you are. The more that you do the habit, the more it becomes, well, a part of your character. And we somehow do understand that if you do the good habits, your character will come better. If you do the bad habits, your character will become worse, immediately linked to your life. The more you do the things that are not making you happy, the more you will not be happy. But we come to this paradox that trying to better your experience is actually a negative experience. I talked about a little bit more about this in my last video where I quoted the book The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson, and that's the exact quote. By trying to better your experience, that in itself is a negative experience. Because the more you try to feel happier, the more you understand that you're actually not happy in the moment. So sometimes we can kind of not understand what are the good habits and what are the bad habits, because sometimes the good habits maybe won't feel good. It can be like going to the gym. Going to the gym doesn't feel good. You feel the pain, you feel the hunger if you're cutting, you feel like the overstuffedness if you're bulking. You feel all of these negative emotions, but that in itself is a good habit. And after that you feel happy. That's because of that dopamine spike that I talked about. The more you experience the pain, the more pleasure you'll feel right after that. That's why cold showers, ice baths, doing all of that is actually so good, not only for your body, but for your mental. And then bad habits, even though they're called bad, actually feel much better than the good habits. It can be eating junk food, playing video games, or something like that. It feels really comfortable, but it's actually not a good habit, and it doesn't result in you being happier after a couple of hours. Mark Manson also talks about pain and how if you actually want to feel happy, you need to have pain and you need to have problems in your life. The goal in your life shouldn't be to not have problems. The goal in your life should be to have problems that you actually love solving. So everybody has problems. And now we understand that if you actually solve some problem, your happiness will highly increase. That goes just by saying that, okay, if you want to live a happy life, you have to solve the problems that you actually enjoy solving. So that's how we can look at habits also. By doing something that is truly painful, doing something that maybe you don't even enjoy, but you know is good for you, will eventually compound and you will eventually have that happiness because you're solving more problems than you think you are. Your habits are becoming concrete and you actually start to even enjoy the pain of the gym, enjoy the coldness of the cold shower, enjoy some of the kind of struggles while you're meditating, maybe battling with your thoughts or something like that. You start enjoying those problems, and that's the point where you start becoming truly happy. That's how happiness is linked to habits. If you're always doing the bad habits, you're always going to be happy in the moment, but eventually when you lie down to bed, you're going to feel really bad and really sad because you have just done so much bad habits, so much instant gratification, that right now you don't feel good, but you felt good in the moment. And then doing the good habits is exact opposite of that. So you don't feel good now, but you know that in the future you're going to feel 10 times better than you would if you don't do them. And actually now that we understand that, we kind of have a guide to happiness and we understand how we can actually become much more happy. We understand why aren't we happy, why are we depressed, why are we sad, why are we anxious. We all it comes down to habits. It comes down to what you do right now. It comes down to instant and delayed gratification. We have been talking about these two terms for the longest time on my channel, but it somehow is the literal clue to happiness, to fulfillment. Solving problems through pain, solving painful problems are going to make you the happiest. Now we understand how we can actually become happy. And if you just look at that kind of formula, it's not that hard to actually master. It took me 2 or 3 months to truly become happy, to have literal fulfillment in nearly every single moment of my day. Now I know I might not seem like really happy and really like outgoing right now, but it's probably because I woke up around half an hour ago and really want to film this video. But trust me, the amount of happiness you feel even after 2 months of delaying gratification, doing the good habits, doing the painful habits, solving problems that you actually maybe in the moment don't want to solve, is the key to happiness. And if you try it, I think it will be truly life-changing. If you need those good habits, I have 2 videos. I will pop both of them right in the card right here, so you can go and watch them. In both of them you can see there are 10 habits that I give you, and also have some more videos about habits that you can look at my channel. Those are a little bit older, but I think they will have a lot of insight for you, and I think you should go and watch them right now if you're struggling with finding what are the good habits and what are the bad habits. So go and watch that. I will see you there. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell if you already haven't. Drop me a comment, tell me some of the habits that you really think are good for you. Recommend some to the people who are scrolling through the comments. Again, thank you for watching. Click and watch this video if you want. It's not about habits, but it's about life in general, and I think it's going to help you. Faith be the reason, and I'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Peace.